Friends, while the first reading invites us to draw courage from the promise of God that He will protect us as we fulfill our vocation and mission, let us see how we could also have the courage to be reconciled with Him and to seek forgiveness for our sins, especially in this Jubilee of mercy. When he took possession of the Basilica of St. John Lateran in April 2013, Pope Francis said in his homily, "Let us find the courage to return to his house, to dwell in his loving wounds, allowing ourselves to be loved by him and to encounter his mercy in the sacraments." We may justly observe that these words would serve as a leitmotif in his messages as a pope. In many instances, he has invited us to return to the arms of the Father and to draw courage from the Father's love and mercy in Jesus and through the sacraments. And so in March last year, the Pope announced the celebration of an extraordinary Jubilee. A Jubilee year has always been considered as a privileged time to be reconciled with the Lord and to be renewed as Christians. This holy year underlines it all the more because the Pope dedicates it to God's mercy. Thus, he exhorts us to plunge into the year by rendering corporal and spiritual works of mercy and by frequenting the sacrament of penance and reconciliation. This sacrament, the Catechism teaches, obtains for us the pardon for the offenses we committed against God and reconciles us likewise with God and the Church. Now, a unique feature of the Jubilee year is the offering of the Plenary Indulgence. Indulgence, the Catechism teaches, is a remission before God of the temporal punishment due to sins whose guilt has already been forgiven. There are two types of indulgence: partial indulgence, which removes only parts of the punishment, and plenary indulgence, which removes all. Although the plenary indulgence is God's gracious act coming to us through the Church, its fruitfulness demands our responsibility. There are certain requirements that we must fulfill in order to obtain plenary indulgence during the Jubilee of Mercy. The Pope said the following: "Prayerfully visit or make a pilgrimage to a church where a holy door is opened. In doing so, resolve to avoid committing sins, and with a contrite heart approach the sacrament of reconciliation. Then receive Holy Communion and profess the Creed." So this implies attendance at Mass. Finally, pray for the Pope and his intentions. Next week, we will present to you how people in special conditions like the sick, the elderly, and the imprisoned could obtain plenary indulgence. Friends, let our courage spring from the confidence in the mercy and love of the Father who waits for the return of His children. Pope Francis keeps telling us the Lord never tires to forgive. Most of the time, it is us, we who hesitate to approach the Father. Let us not miss this chance to obtain forgiveness of sins and to evermore celebrate the mercy of God in our lives.